Hey, what's happening, everybody? Tommy C here with a very quick news update. If you might have heard this yesterday if you follow Keemstar on Twitter. Romeo Lacoste sued me for $3.5 million. He lost a lawsuit. The judge ordered him to pay me my attorney fees. There's a possibility that I will own his tattoo shop. If you like a free tattoo in the future, please. RT shows a section of the actual lawsuit on September 1st, 2020. The court guaranteed defendant Daniel Keem's fee request, in part ordered by plaintiff Nico Lacoste, or Lacoste, as some of you guys are trying to tell me, to pay Daniel Keem $142,000. $142,000. Previously, Keem moved to strike Lacoste's lawsuit against Keem under California's anti-SLAPP statute, which the court guaranteed Keem's motion in full and entered judgment against Lacoste. Now, we have one of the few news sites that have actually been covering this. Of course, Romeo Lacoste did sue Keem back in the month of May, and he claimed, or rather alleged, interference with prospective economic advantage and interference with contractual relations. Now, what this has to, this would regards is Keem, of course, as you might know, is probably the most popular drama YouTuber on the platform, and a person under the age of 18 came to him and showed him evidence that Romeo Lacoste had sent her inappropriate pictures. You can probably guess exactly what they are. Keemstar reported it on his channel. This was the second report after an interview. Lacoste has long been accused of having inappropriate relationships with minors. He ran it. Lacoste sued him, and Keem used something called an anti-SLAPP, which is available to folks out in California. What anti-SLAPP does, in sort of layman's terms, if you are sued for something ridiculous, you can claim the anti-SLAPP statute, and another judge looks at it and decides whether the lawsuit is frivolous. And if the lawsuit is ruled frivolous, the person that's suing you has to pay out your attorney's fees. Now, you might be saying to yourself, it's one, he's over. Let's scroll down a little bit and go down to DM King, who has been a great friend to this show and a great friend to me and getting me all this information. These videos don't get the most hits, but this particular case fascinates me, and that's why I'm doing it. He writes to Keemstar, do you know that Romeo did appeal to the 9th Circuit Court of Appeals? I'm sure Keem knows that. Though he will definitely lose there, it may cost you a little bit more money to defend yourself. Now, what he's talking about, and Nick Reichardt talked about this too, Romeo Lacoste has appealed this decision to the 9th District Court. We covered this in a previous video. In fact, we've done a bunch of videos that I'm the only one covering it. So go check some of those videos out. And yes, he's appealing this on the basis that, get this, Romeo Lacoste is not a public figure. Therefore, somehow Keem doesn't have a First Amendment right to do independent journalism on this particular situation. Now, if he were to lose that case, this anti-SLAPP would be erased. Now, fear not. I've been told by other lawyers, other people, the odds of this happening are slim and none, both on First Amendment grounds and on the fact that clearly Romeo Lacoste embodies what it is to be a public figure. Now, I reported in a previous video that the 9th District Court is known for making bizarro rulings, but I have been assured by the people that have been talking to me in this particular situation, the odds of that go way down. This is a very desperate move by Mr. Lacoste, or Lacoste, depending on how I'm saying it. I don't know if I'm saying it exactly right. I don't care, because I don't have a lot of respect for somebody who sends naked pictures to kids. Let's just put it that way. And now I'm told that this situation is not going to develop. Romeo Lacoste is a big figure on YouTube. He's acquired close to 1 million subs, as you can see right here. And there's also First Amendment part of this. I mean, if I was still in the United States, I couldn't even report. If the 9th District decides to rule in his favor, it becomes very questionable whether I can do journalism on people who are not public figures. This is clearly a case of journalism. This lawsuit would fly in the face of Keemstar's First Amendment rights, journalistic rights, and not to mention the fact, again, clearly Romeo Lacoste is a public figure. Quick recap of this video. Romeo Lacoste sues Keemstar for $3.5 million. He finds it to be a frivolous lawsuit. He enacts his anti-SLAPP option that he would have in the state of California. The anti-SLAPP goes in his favor. Judge rules that Romeo Lacoste has to pay him his court fees for $142,000. Just prior to this ruling, Romeo Lacoste approached the 9th District Court with an appeal that would actually kill the anti-SLAPP, and then they would have to proceed to court on the grounds that he is not a public figure. But again, we've said the odds of this are just slim and none, and that's where this case stands. Now, I'm pretty sure this particular case has come to a close. I don't think we'll be doing any more videos on it, but if that be the case, I have to thank, again, DM King at the King 12370. Please check him out. He's a great friend of the show, and he's helped us with this case and a lot of others, and I hope we get to continue our relationship in the future so we can bring you more information on that. Make sure you check out the last Mom's Basement episode. Keemstar and myself reunite Baited, and if you haven't heard about that, you should go check it out. It's only on Spotify. You got to check it out on Spotify. It's the Baited reunion on Spotify. If you're catching this on the day of publish, 9/3/2020. That's September 3rd, 2020. Shot for the point, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's right. We're live right on this channel, Tommy C's SFTP. For all you guys that are wondering about the SFTP news channel, we're in the process of rearranging that, getting different kind of stories, not necessarily keep the internet culture on this side, and different stories. I'm going to be rearranging my news team. Find stories that are not exactly internet culture related, but I think to be really, really interesting. So I'm going to be, again, rearranging my news team to go outside the realm of the internet. So we're going to be doing over there on SFTP News. And there's also going to be a long form podcast over there. I think it's going to be a lot like Baited, like 45 minutes. And I'm working on it. It's been going to be called At a Loss for Words, as a tribute to my recent appearance on Augie RFC on his big show. You can go check with Augie's stream to find out more about that. You know, what we're trying to do here is get you the news quick. That's going to be the plan. A lot of 30, 40-minute videos, long amounts of commentary. I'm just going to spit it and get you going. That's the plan over here for your phone. Most people are checking out the stuff on the phone, and they want quick news updates, and that's what we're going to be doing over here. I'm going to try to transfer that to SFTP News and a brand new podcast. So that's all I got for you. If you don't like my hat, you can stick it. I got it from Iraq. I got it from the United States Army. I love this hat, and I will continue to wear this hat just to annoy you and only you. All right. Take care. Peace, like, love, share. Bye.